We have heard Jesus say to all persons, without exception, follow me. We are part of God's living body in today's world, but our United Methodist Church refuses to accept what God has already done, refuses to keep covenant with its own words in the baptismal promise, refuses to honor God's call to professional ministry, refuses to do no harm, refuses to open its hearts, minds, and doors. The unchurched notice. They notice the church, cruelly scapegoating lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people on the altar of so-called unity. The young notice. They notice the church denying, refusing, threatening, removing, closeting the LGBTQ people who faithfully serve the church. The world notices. We notice. God notices. The United Methodist Baptismal Liturgy calls all of us to accept the freedom and power God has given us to resist evil, injustice, sin, and oppression in whatever forms they present themselves. It is our duty, our baptismal covenant, to stand against sin in the church, to stand for God's freedom and power, to affirm God's entire body of Christ, that is the church. We are God's children, here, now. Today, we boldly declare by standing here that our church's doors and our ministries will radically obey the gospel of Jesus Christ, that we defy bigotry and ignorance, that the anti-gay policies and practices of the United Methodist Church are wrong and sinful in the sight of God. By human means, we cannot stand, but by the grace of God, we can. By standing, we reject the lie that homosexuality is a sin. By standing, we affirm that sexuality is a good gift of God. By standing, we affirm our intent to spread God's love and grace in the person of Jesus Christ. By standing, we bless and celebrate families, all families. We do not stand alone. We stand in solidarity with all those who are not here, who are not in our congregations. We stand with those who've been forced out, who've never come in, who already affirm one another as beloved children of God, regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. We stand with the holy boldness of the prophets of old to welcome GLBTQ laity and clergy into our churches and pulpits now, to keep baptismal promises for all now, to affirm calls to ministry for all people now, to bless covenant relationships in our churches by our clergy now, to assure membership in the United Methodist Church, the church that serves Jesus Christ, membership for all now, to provide hospitality for all now. Join us. Stand now in the love of Christ. Build our future with hope and trust in God.